Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Blueprints. It's just more of the same. Just gonna be more of the same. Late game goals. I'm assuming that we're in the later towards end game. I don't know. I don't know what else the game could have to offer for us. I don't know. The Inner Sanctum and the travels connected directly to Room 46. That seems pretty final, or like pretty significant. I don't know what to make of the red letters unless it's literally just like background information about what's going on. A thing that I did realize, a thing that I did think about. I wish we could just like click on these and read them. The Great Alzara mentioned one of the letters is missing, like the art on the walls, which kind of sent me down that whole path. So I think we're probably going to open a safe and have like maybe a red envelope, but no red letter, like no letter accompanying it. That's my hunch. I don't know if that's true or not. And then that kind of calls back to the one we found down in the ruins that was like, hey, we're blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. We want that letter from you. And all the letters were stolen, and presumably 7 of them were returned. Oh, the shrine. I have so much money. We're gonna do it. We have to do it. Do we do it now or do we do it later? Let's just do it now. I don't know how much I want to give you, though. Yeah, so I wonder if there's going to be like some sort of puzzle, or if we'll find a clue to what was in the last letter that was stolen. Man. So what do we do? I could just throw all my money at it and see what it does. Do we just throw all my money at it and see what it does? Do we save some of the money? Maybe we throw like 25 or 30 or something. So the other thing is, I also wouldn't mind going through the shrine and seeing what all the different options are, like giving 1, and then giving 2, and then giving 3, and then like sort of inching my way through and just seeing. But I don't know if I can do that right now. I could also just roll like a d20 and see what it tells me to donate. What did I donate last time for the berry picker? It was like 15 or 16. It was around here, wasn't it? That was pretty good. Could do this. I could save 15. That would maybe let me more easily, have a little wiggle room about if I need to like buy a key or buy some food from the kitchen or something, if we get unlucky with other money or something like that. Let's do 21. I'll save 15. That seems like a reasonable. We've only seen. Ooh. Whoa. Hey, blessing duration 4 days. The other ones only lasted 3. So is this just a better blessing because I donated more money? Add 8 courtyards to your drafting pool. That. Oh man, could you imagine if we had the king chess blessing? And I could be like, hey, greens, more common. Bam, let's do it. And then like, we'd have to hunt for like the terrace or whatever to make those cheap, but That would be kind of fun. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of a very good room. Did I toss a coin in here? I believe I did. Alright, goals. Boiler room, pump room, secret garden. Just literally all the same things. Get a stupid amount of money, buy the axe again. The corner room, what is that? The conservatory, that's the other one that I want. Drafting studio. You know, the usual suspects. Early, like, emergency silver key is not terrible. That's not terrible. Yeah, I'll take that. Game, I don't just want all dead ends, you know? The nursery would be really good, except then we're just all dead ends, and I don't like that. Alright. Well, we got the reading nook. So we get the library. Oh, the better parlor. Forgot about you. Okay. Better library. Very, very nice. We can read a thing. No, we read a thing last time. What did I read last time? It was drafting strategy 4. Let's do 5 just so we can be done with them. And then in no particular order, we have A New Clue, The Curse of Blackbridge, History of Arindia 1st edition. Those are, I think these are going to be good. A New Clue, I don't know, like, it's in the name, it's an apt name. Even the police detective is like, well, this is uncomfortably, accidentally very accurate. So, like, there's going to be a hint to something. Maybe a date for one of the safes, or I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from that, but I'm excited to get there. Which is kind of why I'm embracing the anticipation, and we're going to do the drafting strategy and get that out of the way first. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. So a room with like a 3-way split, getting the conservatory, something like that. That would all be very nice. The aquarium fits that. Man, I would love to get the pool and drain the aquarium. Not because I want to kill the fish, but like, why is that an option? Why is that an option unless the game wishes for me to exercise that option? I guess we'll just do the dead end here. Entrance hall's probably going to be our key to going that way. 3 gems is really good. Okay, a purse does interesting things to our money for the day. This box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. This is true. This is a true statement. There are 2 true boxes. So if you're true, okay, hang on. Let's do it the other way. There are 2 true boxes. Let's say you're lying, only one is true. It has to be this one. Right, so then you're lying. There are not 2 true boxes. And you're lying, you're not empty, so you would have the gems. Okay, so that's a solution that works. That's compatible. So what if you're true? There are 2 true boxes. The 2 true boxes would have to be you, by definition, but like that's the assumption we're starting with. You're true. We know that you're true no matter what. So you're false. This box is not empty. So another one where either way, like, it doesn't matter whether you're true or false. This one has to be false. It all just works out that way. I like those. I like the ones where it's like, the specifics are irrelevant in the sense that they don't change the outcome. Meow. Hi, screamy kitty girl. Okay, bye. Oh, our package has been delivered. I would love to go get our extra large package. I don't. Oh, we have the key card. Okay, I guess I could be less precious with the dead ends. Holy moly! Shovel, and the sledgehammer, and the metal detector, and 2 gems, and 2 keys, and a pair of shoes, and a battery. Holy cow! So we could like make the super hammer or the super jackhammer. If we get the workshop. Yo, that was a very long delay to get you to show up, but that's very neat. Okay. Fingers crossed, I am hoping that you don't dead end. It's such a unfortunate use of the den. It's just the way it is. It always feels bad when we get a 3-way room that just gets turned into a 2-directional room, but whatever. That's terrible. This is awful placement for the hallway. Some might even call it like the worst. Oh, we have the metal detector. We got some steps. We got some extra cash. Oh, we have so much stuff. It feels pretty good. Break room is fine. I would love another opportunity to get another 3-way thing and get down to that corner. Probably not going to happen, but that's what I would like. Alright, let's do a math puzzle. 12. 3 times 10 is 30. Minus 20 is 10. You're moving all the operators around on me. I like it. 18 divided by 2 is 9 times... not times 3, minus 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. I was like, that doesn't work. That's not how that goes. All right. 2 times 15 is 30. Divided by 3 is 10. Minus 9 is 1. Okay. All right. Don't mind if I do. I guess I have the metal detector, so it'll beep if we miss anything. All right, well, kind of awkward, but we do still have the foundation. And we get a free gem. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you had chosen to admit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance to the public record. No surprise that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you'd play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Yeah. This is from my dad, Daniel. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Okay, so not written on Christmas, but written shortly before Christmas. Christmas is the date of reference in there. So the date is relevant to the letter in all the cases we've seen so far. Do we just do the other pantry? Let's do the observatory. I do want to progress through our stars. A new constellation at 50, huh? That's gonna be a doozy. Everything, asterisk, is 50% off today. See flyer for details. So not everything. What's not 50% off? Ah. Today only, great deals ahoy. The sale. Everything up to 50% off. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Ah, so it won't make like the showroom cheaper, and it won't make the armory cheaper? Interesting. Still, oops, that could be very useful for us. Okay. We have like the running shoes. I have so much stuff today. All right. Down we go. I apologize if I'm a little like sniffly and snorty. I'm trying real hard not to be. But oof, allergies. It is that time of year, and it's in full force, but like it's not even the worst of it yet. It's gonna get so much worse. Is this gonna squish me? Ow. Okay. I'm like, you can't die in this game, right? So what's gonna happen? Solved. That's what I get. Oh, we also, there's a digging spot back in the... It's probably fine. It was back in the aquarium. Only 2 here? We do have the key cards, so we just gotta go that way. Let's kind of work our way south first. I mean, getting some of these courtyards in would be fantastic, I think. We gain gems. Oh. We gain gems. There's often other stuff here, like digging spots, trunks. In theory, I should maybe not be digging in case I want to make like a detector shovel or the jackhammer. So maybe I do want to keep that in mind. Okay. Sure. Don't mind if I do. And another trunk. Oh, this is so good. We're going to have so many resources today. Oh, the gift shop is not half off. We're very close to being able to get the swim trunks. So I think we just go for it. Let's go see what we got down here. I kind of... excuse me. I kind of want to leave some stuff. Because getting, like, the lab would be really nice. Kitchen's not bad. Just kind of get you out of the way here. Stuffed wild quail. If we get the trophy room, it's 10 extra steps. Yeah. Imagine if we made the trophy room free and also super common. Still, that's still in my mind. That would be excellent. It'd be very nice. Okay, security is interesting. Yeah. I like this a lot. I was hoping that we would get security sooner rather than later because because I want to make those super common. As common as we can. And then, what are we missing? There's a trunk. There's a coin somewhere as well. Perfect. Dead end here would be nice. I mean, in theory, the lab, the security room has vents up above ducts, so we could still try to connect the lab to things. It's so stupid. I hate it. Maybe we just do the furnace, and but then that's gonna mess with things. Ah. Let's just do the pantry, take some money, get it out of the way. Now we can go buy the swim trunks. Meow, 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 meow. There's a very meowsy cat over there. Yeah. We need to get the boiler room first. Power it up, turn it on. And then start opening rooms to try to get the, This is awkward. We could get 2 extra items. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Compass. Oh my gosh. I would love to make the super coin purse with the rabbit's foot. And then, like, check that at the code check. That would be very, very nice, I think. Compass is also pretty good. I want to make the electromagnet and run around with that, see if that does anything, but... I guess we just buy this out. Swim trunks. Pair of trunks, it's always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. A permanent addition to the pool. Oh, a pair of trunks. So there will always be 2 trunks that I can open with keys or with a sledgehammer in the pool now. I understand the stupid little pun. It just looks nice. I'm assuming that this just doesn't do anything, but I don't know, man. Oh, and then what do we need? You need 8 trophies, and you are just coming soon. Got it. Okay. Okay. That's terrible. Alright, sure. Yeah. Perfect. I'm still not convinced that we found... I mean, we didn't find anything useful to use the jackhammer on, but it had a very immediate use. It was just a very, very good shovel. Like, we were getting a lot of really good stuff when I was digging with that in the conference room. the old conference room tabletop dirt. I'm not convinced that we found everything to smash with the sledgehammer. Or the power hammer. But I don't, I haven't noticed anything, but I guess I haven't been super aggressively looking either. The lucky purse is phenomenal. This is so good. Kind of stinks that, we're cannibalizing the rabbit's foot to get this. So fewer items, but double all the money you find? I like that. And then... Wait, what was it? The compass and the battery? This is the electromagnet, I think? I might check the electromagnet at the code check and try using that one of these days. Oh, more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. I missed this. I didn't even realize that was a benefit of you. Maybe we'll get the stupid boiler room. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. I'm sure I read that last time too. That's the frustrating thing. Okay, electromagnet is currently the winner. Oh, hey, it's there because it made the lab show up. That's cool. I think I want to do the greenhouse. Yeah, you have a digging spot. Oh my gosh. Well. Okay, that opens the bottom door, the south door. Can I take the lever back? No. Oh, dang it. I shouldn't have done this then. Ah, crap. I was like, I'll be clever. I'll use the lever first, and then I'll go combine it with the sledgehammer, because this is obviously like a wall we can smash, right? It looks like it. Yeah, I didn't even realize this, that the greenhouse only comes out like, it's like half a room, right? What's hidden in this half? There's also a leaf blower just like right outside my window. Alright, let's grab some gem flower things. Yeah, those are nice. Oh, well, I do feel kind of silly. Oh, I guess we already used the battery also, so never mind. Never mind. Okay, hang on. I gotta write this down. To-do list. Where's my to-do list? There we go. I forget what it was called. Power hammer? Power hammer, greenhouse. Okay. It's like the game knew. This is like the second or third time I've just been talking about something and then had it show up. All right, I'm really hoping that we can get the boiler room, like over here or something would be good. I don't know. Do we just bust open the trunk? Do we? I think we save it. Oh, I didn't look at like what the actual food was. Like what color of room we should be aiming for. Okay. Okay, mechanarium. You'll have 3 doors for now. Utility closet is not great. Courtyard is fine. That's just kind of an awkward spot for it. So many gems. Oh my gosh, these courtyards are all fantastic today. I like this a lot. Okay. It might be worth it to special key it here. I don't like you. That's okay. You're also kind of terrible. I guess we'll just do another one of these. Let's have gems, have keys. I am gonna open another one of these trunks. I would love to get some reroll dice. We didn't get reroll dice. That's alright. Maybe I do want to dig just in the hopes that we get reroll dice. Ivory dice would be great. we're not going to go in that other room yet. I do kind of still feel like I should be conserving steps a little bit. There is still the other trunk back a little ways. Just not going to worry about this stuff too much. Okay. Fine, let's see where you go. Bedroom is fine. Bedroom is fine. Yeah, we could also just see what's to the north while I'm here. I mean, we have so many of these courtyards, and they more than pay for themselves. This is, it's a little goofy, but overall I am enjoying it. Okay. Okay, there's the stupid boiler room. We have to go for it. We only have one door that we get to mess with. It's just the way it is. So we need it like this, right? And you're already going up, and then we just need to toggle this one up here. By toggle it, I mean it's already toggled. I just need to get up here. Okay. We're not going that way. That way's irrelevant, so we gotta go left. This is like such a terrible place for the boiler room. Because that door's wasted. Like, if it were rotated or something, this would have been so much better, but it wasn't. It's what we got. I got one reroll die. We have to keep the vents going. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. I don't want to do the dark room. It'll keep the vent going. The ducts. Okay, we did it. Oh my freaking gosh, we did it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's about time. We don't get to do anything else with our boiler room today, but you know what? That's all right. Okay, this thing. Shoot. What was the solution for this? It's just, it's in my old notes, because we solved this, like, on day, like, what, 2 or something? Push 3 up after 9. Okay. 9. And then 3. That's it. That's the whole thing. I did it. That was it. All of that just to make this stupid thing turn on? Ooh. Yo, does this give us access to the server room? The Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Huh. What does that mean? Does that mean we can, like, run a lab experiment without needing to get the lab? Or we could go out and, like, run payroll even if we don't get the office? Next 3 times you open a locked trunk at a small chest to the entrance hall, maybe? Set your dice to 2? That's kind of interesting. So, okay. Oh, I can't believe that I finally did this. Now I want to get the pool so we can get the pump room. We still got to get the boiler room connected to laundry, the garage, and the furnace. I'm assuming that if we connect it to the garage, it'll just like open the garage, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what the laundry or furnace are going to give us. Just setting our dice to 2 is like, that's actually really good also. Small chest in the entrance hall. Like, I don't even know what that would give us. Probably just like a lot of gems or something. We have so many gems. We don't have a lot of dice. I think I want to do this. Okay. What a frustrating machine. What a frustrating puzzle. The puzzle of you just gotta get lucky with your rolls, man. Just gotta get lucky with the stuff that shows up. Oh, do you not update? I guess you just have however many gears you have when you got placed. Interesting. For some reason I thought it updated. I think we go up to this northern courtyard and see if we can get the conservatory in that corner. That would be very, very nice. That's like, I'm just trying to cross off a bunch of my goals, you know? And that's one that I would like to cross off. Man, these courtyards are fantastic today. And we have them for 3 more days still. That's wild. Okay, something that opens to the right. Whether it's T-shaped or otherwise. That's kind of funny. And we got the greenhouse. We're more likely to get green rooms, so that will probably affect the conservatory. So fingers crossed. I don't need more rerolls just yet, so we'll just hold on to you. But I can use 2 rerolls per draft, right? That's we can just immediately recharge those, so I don't need to be super careful and precious with those. You're gonna keep pulling the utility closet, which is a little annoying. Man, oh, and we have like the potted plants hanging on the side because of the greenhouse. I didn't even see that. That's cool. I love how our drafting screen changes as we do things that affects our drafting probabilities. Really want the conservatory. Really want the conservatory. Hell yeah. And then give me this. This is also helping me maintain my supply of keys, because we have kind of been burning through those. Okay. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. A thing we could do with the magnifying glass. I have the boiler room. We could redirect it to red, go back down to the gear room, solve the gear puzzle, get up above, go across, get to the closed, like the gate that was locked up there, look at the letters, because there was a letter up there that had a stamp, and I did not have the magnifying glass at the time. Alright, well. Phew, we solved that. You're fine at standard. I don't know. The storeroom is like kind of nice early on, but also like I kind of wouldn't mind just never seeing it again. That might screw up like our key economy though if I do this. I need to ponder this. Because what are they, man, I wish I could like sort this stuff by like rarity. So what can give us keys? The break room, maybe. The storeroom. There's like the closets and stuff. Those are maybes. Music room, but you kind of show up late. The garage is good but annoying because you're a dead end. The reading nook is nice. Locker room is rare. We have to get the pool first. Otherwise, just getting lucky with like digging or just having keys randomly show up. Yeah, that's maybe a little spooky. Shops. As much as I would love to just banish this to the Shadow Realm, I don't think I can, because I think that it's going to be too hard to consistently get keys, especially early on. Maybe we bump it up to standard instead? I don't know. I think we leave you. I think we leave you. Making this common is fine. Leaving you standard, I think, is fine. We could also make you even more common, because you're a really good, like, three-way room. But I think I'm fine with your rarity being what it is. Okay. I would love to get the secret garden key and try to, like, hunt for the secret garden. I don't have the... Oh, you are locked, too. I don't know how we would get that other than, like... draft a music room or something? Yeah, I don't know. Let's get on the other side of this wall. We are at the point where I need to, like, pretty seriously... Yeah, okay, good. I need to pretty seriously, like, keep an eye on my steps. Especially if I want to, like, make it back to the break room, or the coat check. Let's see where this goes first. I would love to get that break room out of our... or the utility closet. Dining room is good. That solves our step problem. And it gives us access to room 46, which I like. Money just flying at me from the floor. I like that. I'm not too concerned with the trophy room. We have 17 gems. Yeah, if anything, we're definitely going to be missing out on keys today. Oh, right, I have to go down and flip the stupid lever. Right. We could do that. I don't necessarily have any reason to do that. I would love to, like, open some of these chests. See if they have, like, the secret garden key in them, but... we got rerolls to consider as well. Even more freaking gems. Nah, that's alright. I don't need that. I will just throw another courtyard here, though. How many of these have we placed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all of the 8 extras. But there's still one more. It's so stupid. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. keys are very good. Coins are also, like, not bad. Yeah, I'll go back up to 2 rerolls. Oh, you're... Okay, that's all of our triggers. So we're actually done with this, so I could just open all these chests now. Maybe I just do that. I feel like I've missed a few, but there's not much I can do about that at this point. I mean, I could go looking for them, but that's silly. Man, the veranda would have been really nice a while ago. I don't know. We could still take it. Green rooms are just going to be super common for us. Hooray, a brick. There's so many of these trunks. Oh, silver key. I do like the silver key. Interesting that it showed up again. We already used a silver key. And I don't think you can get duplicate items. I'd probably want to use the silver key right there. I don't know. I don't know that it matters. I'll just use a regular key. We have plenty of regular keys. Walk-in closet will give me a bunch of gems from her ladyship's spare room. That's funny. Yeah, let's see if there's anything interesting in the commissary. I'm not expecting there to be. Oh, stuff's on sale, too. If we got, like, the freezer or something, that would be really interesting. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. Yes, the secret garden key. Oh, we have 2 locked doors on the edge of the freaking house. I don't really care. Silver key. I don't want to lose half my steps. I would rather not lose any steps. I guess we could just do the gymnasium and just not go in there. Fine with that. Okay. Can I use the secret garden key here? Holy cow, we did it. Spread fruit throughout the house. A floor plan so secretive, it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Moragi fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. Rare. Holy cow, we got it. Now I just gotta figure out how to make the attic show up. Okay, okay. I see a moon at the end there. So apples and oranges come from Morajai, I guess? I'm so happy this worked. I'm off the map. We're outside the house. Oh man. I bet I can break this down. Are you kidding me? Oh. Let's go back to the to-do list. Power hammer, greenhouse, secret garden? Question mark? Alright, then what are you? You're like the obvious thing here. Don't know. I thought I'd be able to like interact with you or something. Oh. Oh. Are there more? There are more of these. So that's the middle one. What did this rotate? The bottom one. Do I just need them all pointing the same way? Is that it? That's it. Ooh! I wonder if there's anything significant if we manage to open all 4 of these doors at the same time. Like, would anything meaningfully change here? I don't know. I want to know what's on the other side of that brick wall. Huh. Conference room would have been nice before we spread all the fruit. That's all right. We have coat check. I don't know if the mailroom counts. And then we would have this. So we could start with like 3 keys. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Even if it's only 2 keys. Oh, in the break room. So 3 or 4 keys. May as well. And then I forget if there's anything else up here. There's like a letter. I know there's the sigil fragment. Black rook chess piece. What is this? An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. What? I don't think we can get to the other side of the mansion in time. But we don't lose steps. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Opened you. Opened you. Opened you. Opened you. Opened you. Okay, I think that's all of them. Give me like the attic, something expensive. I'm gonna take the planetarium. Alright, we're done. Man, we almost got another full house. Just missed that one corner down there with the observatory. Okay. Well, silver key doesn't really do anything for me. I mostly wanted this because I wanted to see... So there's supposed to be 2 trunks in here, right? Or is it only 1 lock trunk that gets added? I thought it was going to be 2. I don't have the telescope, so we can't do the thing. Today was 18, the slice, the sail, so tomorrow's Clavis the key. Or not tomorrow, but the next time we get observatory. Clavis the key, so that's +1 key. Diamondus Major, which I think is like +4 or +5 diamonds. Okay. I like those, but... So I think there might just permanently be a locked chest in that room whenever we get it. That's cool. Okay, secret garden. So I think that we have 2 more rooms that we've identified today where I would like to use the power hammer. I could end in... No, I'd rather have the key card. Man, Blessing of the Gardener is fantastic because I got the +2 gems in the courtyard. So that's like just a really good way to accelerate our gems. And all those chests. Getting the like mailroom, the freight package, that was fantastic. That was so good. Man, it'd be ideal if we had like the freezer or something. But we don't. Do we want to pop into the antechamber? Do we want to go up into the room 46? What are the other places that we've opened the sanctum doors for? I guess we could go check. How many steps do I have? 49? We have plenty of steps. The clock tower has like directions, right? Like look to the east and there's like the darkened crow flying from the westerly winds, or like there's something there's like that little riddle poem. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to make of it. But we haven't done anything with that yet, so that's still like a dangling loose thread that's kind of very mildly irritating me. Would I rather store the lucky purse or the electromagnet? The electromagnet will help us get the boiler room again, maybe. Oh, there's Blackbird's Grotto. Oh yeah, I want to go check that out. Okay, we're I think we're done on the northern end of the manor. We could go buy like some bananas. We could, I guess, we can't take our money with us, right? So let's just go, like, buy out the kitchen. Then I don't have to worry about steps. Oh, I didn't even look at that. That would have been good. Do you give steps? +10 steps. The purse would be amazing to the lucky purse. If we could do like some tomb shenanigans, get a bunch of dead ends, like really, really fish for money. The vault again. And then like get as much money as we could possibly accrue in one day, and then get like the freezer to just like store it all, and then like go for the trophy for buying out the showroom all at once. That would be that'd be very cool, but that doesn't seem very controllable. it's, it's something that I don't really have a lot of influence over. I do think I'd rather run around with the electromagnet. And I'm curious if it has another use. Like, if there's... I don't know. I don't even know what it would be able to do. Same with the jackhammer, really. I wonder if there's, like, other things we could do with the jackhammer. Other than just, like, dig up dirt spots for lots of gems and keys. Which, don't get me wrong, that's already, like, fantastic. That's really good. Man, we gotta get the pump. We gotta get the pool room so that we can get the pump room so that we can futz about with the water levels again. You're still solved. You're still solved. You're still solved. You're still solved. Why didn't it reset this time? We can boiler room. We can go get the stamp. That's such a... That's a whole thing. That's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Boiler room is on the upper half. Yeah, okay. Well, we can do that. I do... Okay. Deep breaths. I would love to... Oh, I wonder if we put the crown in storage. That's the other option. Okay. This is like the one that we kind of know a little bit about. This is Morajai. We don't know anything about you. This is Kararka. We know that you're scholars. I mean, like, we know the colors of all of them, but we know you're scholars. I don't know anything else about you. Maybe cold and snowy from your stamp? It's hard to say. Morajai. They're naval. We don't know anything about their society. I forget what this one is. To the notes. Diamond is nuance. Green stamp with a dirigible on it. Yeah. Vera was pink. We know that Vera is religious. / spiritual. Vera, so let me indicate that Vera we have a fragment. Have fragment. The other one that we have a fragment from is Araja. Arinda Ares is solved. Fen Ares is solved. So we know that you're scholarly. We don't know anything else about you. This is Arch Ares. We don't know anything about them other than their color. Except I think they're like cold, snowy north, but that doesn't help us with like transportation and stuff. Eraja. We have the fragment. It's in the clock tower. We were just up in the clock tower. Let me just pull my screenshot of that fragment. Flowers, no idea what their sigil is. Their poetic arts, musics, creativity. Southward I see a swan, ashen like the sands of the shore, carried by the westerly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. And then it had the symbol for Arinda Ares. can think of, like, directionally like that is either we need specific rooms sort of aligned around each other in a specific pattern, or that there's something else with, like, the fountain and the secret garden rotating the weather vane. Because that seemed a little too straightforward. But I don't know what else we would do with it. This is scholars. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think of any of this stuff. And there's stamps for each of these when we solve them, but we've already seen a couple of the stamps. I mean, I guess there's no way it's still open, right? We're gonna absolutely have to go redirect the steam power, the boiler room. We have 80 steps, and I have the tennis shoes. I could just do that. The fact that it stayed raised up, that's the only real reason I'm going to pursue this. If I had to, like, do the whole rigmarole just to get it raised up again and stuff, then I would not be bothering. I also, now that we read the 8th letter, I do kind of want to reread the first letter that's down there. And we just got to rotate this thing like 20 times, right? Yeah, okay. And 20. Perfect. And all of that only cost us 2 steps. Okay. We're gonna go check out Black Bridge Grotto after I do all this crap. I should have gone up to room 46 while we were up there. So, okay, a thought. I think I started down this path and then I didn't articulate it. I would love to start a day with the electromagnet, see what we can do with it. If there is any other hidden use or anything, I don't know. I have no idea. Just being lazy when we walk around rooms doesn't seem like enough of a benefit to me. I feel like you're going to have some other purpose. I don't know what, but that's just kind of how I feel. So I'm tempted to store you for tomorrow. Lucky Purse, we already talked about that. Like, money for the showroom would be phenomenal. Like, I have made the vault less rare, and we still didn't even see it once today, so whatever. I also kind of want to get the crown and check the crown, and then start the day with the crown and see what we can do with that. I don't remember what it did. It made blueprints more common, as opposed to, you know, hallways, bedrooms, etc. I think that's what it did. Oh, now I gotta play this game. I think the stamp that I wanted to read was over in this side, but I don't remember. It might be back over there. I'm not too worried. That's not actually all that much of a puzzle. It's just mildly annoying having to hoof it up and down the stairs like that. Okay. Yeah. The Arinda Ares window. The puzzle box is gone. Just the foreman's notes. Okay. So it is the other way that I need to go, right? So entry level is between 6 and 7? Or at 6, I guess? Dock level is just down 1 from max. Yes. Because it was flooded and we couldn't reach the boat when it was maxed out. Okay. I have a screenshot of that, but that's a good one to just sort of keep in the back of my mind. Oh, I'll be so happy when we get the pump room. Is that correct? That's correct. Alright. Back up we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to re-solve you, huh? Not that big of a deal because we already know. It was May 8th, right? Yeah, that's not bad. We found a black print. The sooner we seal this up, the better. Was this not the stamp? We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. So they delivered, so like they stole all the letters, they delivered this one, the one from Worth Laud, and said, hey, give us blank. Give us this other blackmail letter, right? We're blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. So maybe they didn't steal all of them. Maybe they just got their hands on one of them, presumably via Denny Ravane. I didn't look through this window last time. That's a castle. That's got to be like original Arindia castle. Can we get to that castle? I see a minecart up there. Am I the blueprints of that castle? I could have sworn there was another... Oh, it doesn't matter. So where was it? There was a letter somewhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll get all the stamps eventually. I'm not all that concerned. Yeah, I think we just leave. I think I don't know anything about the transportation methods of any of those realms. And I don't really know how we're going to learn them. Okay. I guess, like, this, final reckoning, final thought for now. Do we go get the crown? What do we put in coat check? Those are kind of like the same question. I'm leaning towards the electromagnet. I'm leaning towards the electromagnet, mostly because I want to get the boiler room connected to furnace, garage, laundry room. it's got to be for more than just being lazy. The mechanical room benefit is like very good. I don't know. Maybe it is just for like helping us get the boiler room stuff sorted out. Let's do it. We will have plenty of other opportunities to get back into room 46 and get the crown. Most notably, there's a brick wall I need to go break down in the secret garden. So we'll be going back there for sure. Let's just drop this off and be done with it. Ooh. I didn't even see that you had an apple sitting here. It's from the fruit. It's the spread. It's from the secret garden. Never mind. Okay. I'm back. Powered electromagnet. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Your nuance, which we know dirigibles. We don't know anything about their weather. So we know what the shape of their... We know the pattern of their rays. It'd be the above the horizon for the dirigibles. But we don't know what would be upon them. Just straight lines, if it's windy there, that whole thing. I kind of want to get back to the classroom. I feel like that's where we would maybe learn about some of this stuff, but I don't know. Also, there's a final exam trophy, but we got to get the last classroom still, which means we're going to need the drafting studio. My brain is always trying to make me say drawing room, but those are two different rooms. I don't know why I'm always tripping up over those. Yo, okay. Server room. I don't like this. Server room. I guess I'm just going to take a little screenshot of that. 1 blank 100. Perhaps more blanks below that. There's definitely going to be like a... Yeah, you're not even on. There's definitely going to be like a puzzle or something we have to solve in here, right? Yeah, whatever the hell's going on with you. Okay, that's the terminal. That seems important. Are there any other like sticky notes or anything? No. No, that's literally the only one. Alright, let's take a look at the door real quick. So we need to get all of those lit up, and I don't know how we're going to do that. Probably with this thing. Oh, you have like a little puzzle inside of you. They're 4x4 grids. I mean, you're only 3 wide. All of these are only 3 wide. I don't know what to do with this. Time to check this. Black bridge. Press enter. Ah. Right, and they're case sensitive. So we'll try Denny Ravane first. It's been deactivated. Got it. So I'm willing to bet that shoot, what was Hartley's? RUOTH. His was temporary. I bet it's no longer active. Yep. So it's going to be either Sinclair or Babbage. So let's do admin not found. Okay. Oh, and like we don't know Randolph the lab tech's last name. So there's maybe some other people that it could be interesting. Okay, so B-A-B-B-A. Baba. Welcome to Blackbridge. Ah, okay. Even though you're an admin, you don't have full admin privileges on everything. User database. So, Randolph Moore. Okay. Plus 3 additional delisted. Ruoth and Reva D. Okay, Kimberly was the next one I was going to try because she's the other name that we know. Plus 3 other delisted ones. So this is just us needing to know who all the different staff are. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's Randolph is even the one, so we didn't know his last name, but he is also, he's the one who set Hartley up with access in the first place. He's the one that wrote that letter to Hartley. Okay. Lead System Administrator. Account created January 20th, 1986. Last login was, what is that, September 1st, 1993. Most drafted room, the laboratory. Lead lab technician for Cinca, set up estate terminals and Blackbridge Network. So he's the one, he worked with Denny Ravane to set it all up, right? Groundskeeper, former. 11-288, 2-192. Oh, okay. I want to be writing down the times. This will tie into when the letters were written. Right, he was fired in February. I guess the first letter was written in May, right? May 8th. Well, we don't know when the blackmail for the blackmail. We don't know when that one was written. Terminated in March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and for not watering the plants. That's funny. Okay, let's I'm gonna do room screenshots. So this is the Blackbridge server room. So let's I don't know what to do with that. Let's start taking screenshots of these guys. So that's Denny Ravane. Let's look at Hartley's. Temporary administrator, servants' quarters. Last login was February of 93. Account was created just like the week before. Personnel notes. The Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin. Ah. Because why? Let me go back to my people tabs. He was just going to be gone for a couple of weeks. Okay. If there's an emergency and you need to get in, here's your admin key, etc. Okay. It's funny that it's like just enter your username and there's not actually like a password or anything associated. That's very 1990s. Also, that would be a lot harder if we had to figure out all that stuff. Okay, so this is who we are right now. Personnel access is all she has access to. Personnel notes. Author of all personnel notes. Most drafted room is the office. Okay. So this is Kimberly, the one who got lost. Had to go to the library and get the How to Draft Rooms book because she couldn't get to her office to work. Most drafted room, laboratory. Last login was August of 93. Account was created just a couple months earlier, like a month and a half earlier. Okay. Personnel notes. Recent transfer from Cinca. Former executive assistant to H.S. Sinclair, trusted with full admin privileges. Ah. That's cool. And then we already read this one, but I didn't get a screenshot, so we'll do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Plus 3 additional ones that we can't see currently. Okay. So let's try logging in as Kimberly Thomas. So she has full access to everything. Okay. No additional view of any of those people. I'm probably still gonna log in as the super admin just to see if he has anything additional. Admin logs. Ah. Okay. Okay, so from Randolph, January of 86. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for the server site, which we roughly knew about from wherever that was that Denny Ravane was working to set this up in the grotto. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Blackbridge. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project, given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. So the Curse of Blackbridge is a book that we purchased for the library, so that'll give us more background around this, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that that's related because it's Blackbridge. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. When was that? That was 86. January of 86. So, July of 86. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Why were all the cameras disabled? Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. Hang on. 87. Hang on. Hold, please. Where the hell is... where are my notes on, like, from the archives? So when was that? This was February of 87. February 21st, 1987. No trace has been discovered of the Cinca heiress, but the search continues. She vanished a couple weeks prior, or a week prior, or something like that. So, we shut down all the cameras because Marion Marigold is in hiding here. Got it. March 2nd, log deleted. March 3rd, log deleted. March 4th, 6th, 7th, and 9th, lots of deleted logs. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Oh, so who has a short name? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Let's backtrack a little bit because I want to get a screenshot of this. Mostly I want the date. Just because it was February 10th, which is before our mother vanished. So somebody who has a short name. So do anybody people in the staff have a short name? Robert Nogula. Bridget, we don't know her last name. There's KD. Don't know who that is. There was the note. Gosh, where was that? There was the note about KD being like not a real name or something like that. It's like somebody's something. I don't know. Okay. Okay, September of '87. So if I go back to September 2nd, '87 was when the priceless jewels were stolen in the dramatic Royal Museum heist. So this is literally the day before that. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. We can access other emails. Hell yeah, we're gonna go snooping. We're gonna go snoop through other old archived emails. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. So he just did that once in '89, once in '90 in January. And then like 18 or like 16 months later. Updated access privileges for the following account types. Admin access, full access to all features. Personnel access, access to the user database. Archive access, full access plus access to the archived admin logs and deleted database entries. So we need to figure out who has archive access. Probably whoever has the really short name that doesn't fit the conventions. Okay, that was 91. This is the end of 92. RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. I don't know what RTA is. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. So that's what we're going to use to get our daily one terminal access or whatever. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. That's for Hartley, and it was deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Kimberly Thomas, welcome to the team. Hey, and then she left a note. Look at that. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated the user database. And then November 6th of 93. So this is when it all happened. This is the day before we arrived. Changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages, as well as the offsite connections from outside of the estate, have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Oh. What did these say? Oh, they're really faint. Hang on. I mean, just like lean really far forward. I gotta move my mic a little bit. That's duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup save data, restore from backup. Or maybe this isn't from save data. Just create backup, restore from backup. So this would be, yeah. Okay, utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. So this would be the, like, start a new game and get the trophy in the first, or get to room 46 in the first day. This would be that. That's how you do that. I can do that in a separate save and then import that here, get the achievements in this file, get the trophy in the trophy room. That's how you get the multiple, get there in curse mode, get there in whatever the other mode was. Okay, I like that. So it is data management in the most literal sense of manage your save data. I like that. I like that. That's so buried and hidden out of the way here. That's funny. Admin logs, user database. Okay, network settings. Terminal timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting, immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log in. A day, a week, a month? So does this mean that if I set it to like a month, then we go turn on the lab computer, turn on the office computer, turn on the security computer, that those will just be on and connected to the network during that month? So then for the rest of that month, I can just like draft, like if we start a new day and draft security, I can immediately like read office emails, run the spread money program. Is that how that works? This is the sort of thing that I wish were explained just like a little tiny bit better. Interesting that it's 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. I kind of want to go mess with this and see what it does. Email settings. Check connection off-site. Security? Oh, shelter was the other one. That's right. Yo, if we could get the shelter once and get it on the network, then for the next month, anytime we like get lab experiments popping off, we could in theory just be like, bam, open every door. That's kind of cool. Check connection off-site. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside the local network have been temporarily disabled. How do I re-enable those? So we need the we need one of these 3 additional delisted admin keys for the plus, the bonus plus. Oh, jeez. I mean, like, one of these is... It's gonna be somebody who has, like, a really short last name. Right? Like, a last name that's only, like, 3 characters or something. I don't know that we have anything like that. There is Bridget, who's, like, the other maid, but we don't have a last name for her. Oh, which is also interesting because she didn't play darts in the break room, because I have a screenshot of that. And then there's also KD. We don't know who that is. Man, where was that? Was that like in Hartley's room? Hang on. There was somewhere that we had a reference to a name. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. That was one of the green notes in... Not one of the. That was the green note in the locker room. Oh, I need to go open more lockers in the locker room. Man, let me add that to my to-do list. I had completely forgotten that that was even a thing we had, like, started. Locker room. Need 1,000,000,000 keys. 3 additional delisted admin keys. Okay, so then let's also write down, like, Black Bridge. Need to solve... I guess I'll make 2 notes. Need to solve 3 additional admin users. And then just a lot of question marks on a separate line, because I don't know what else we need to do here. Okay. Right, so, like, obvious things going on. Are these other servers that we can or should or need to power on? I don't know. I don't know. What the hell does this mean? 1 blank 100. 1 and 100? It's binary? Is, like, one of these... So, like, 1 blank 100, and then, like, blank blank. But, like, so it'd be like one of these rows in particular. But why zeros and ones? And blanks. So what do we do about the blanks? Don't know. So what the hell is this thing? So there's 1, 2, 3 little connectors coming out of you. You look like you rotate. You definitely rotate. You rotate and line up with this. What did I just grab? A microchip? Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. What? I need a... We need microchips. I need to find microchips in the manor? Question mark? And bring them here? What the hell? What? I can't imagine this would go anywhere else. Except maybe we need to... take it in and plug it in somewhere in the mansion to get more micro... I haven't even seen anything like this. Like, I don't even know... These are all rings. Yeah, we're gonna be playing like a little Rotato puzzle game. We're gonna have to line up all these hash marks so that they're all connected and going the same way, right? Because there's you. So what's the outermost ring? Where are these gonna be pointing to? Is there an outermost ring? Doesn't appear to be the case. Maybe you are the outermost one. Maybe we've got to line you up with like the stairs or something. Y'all, I was just expecting like a daily bonus. I was not expecting whatever the hell this is. Okay, Robert Nogula does not have admin access. And we don't know Christoph's last name. Also, he was involved in the moonshine smuggling, so maybe not a trusted person. What was his... Oh, shoot. More R. Okay. Okay, so we have a new lead, though. We have mailboxes on in security office lab. We can get to security and lab today. Okay. Oh, man. At this game, like, every time we do something in the game, and you think, like, hey, I solved a thing. What actually happens is the game goes, welcome to a new layer of puzzles that you didn't even know existed. Lab was up at the top, right? Security was up at the top also. Where the hell is security? Library, mailroom, parlor, storeroom, coat check, pantry, break room. Security's right there. That's on the other side. This was our wall, the third rank. Alright, well, back in we go. Was there anything I wanted to actually do on this side? I think I want to end in the break room. The other option would be ending in the planetarium. Which is also not bad, but I'd rather end in the break room. The key card is fantastic, especially for days, like I said, where, like today, where I failed to make progress from the early ranks. I'm going to do most of it from the foundation. Oh, I have the hiccups now. This is awful. Back in we go. Now that we've seen two, like, brick wall indentations, I feel like I have a much better idea of what to keep my eyes peeled for. Because those two were identical. I don't think any of you are smashable indentations. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't mean that that's, like, definitive, but... Oh, there's more back there, too. I think you're the same sort of thing. Yeah. Doesn't look smashable. This is... I'm genuinely impressed by how well layered everything is in this game. Like, it's just... It's so many puzzles that lead to so many more puzzles. That just, like, lead to even more new puzzles. And it just keeps going. It's so cool. I love it. Alright. So if we log you into the network... No. It was like Blackbridge. No. Incorrect. But now you'll just be on the network for a while. For a month. I wonder if the data transfers is related to This is probably getting like, we probably have to go to each terminal and pull the archived emails for that terminal from the Synca servers once we re-enable that back at like the mainframe. I was wondering if this would be like just for managing like save data, like what we just saw, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Holy moly, we got it. Okay. So this seems to be the most recent one. So these seem to be earlier. Freezer access. Randolph was... Okay. April 4th, 1987. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week. Yes, that's written on the thing in this room. Okay. As I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday, I was making my famous black truffle pizza, disgusting, and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Reply, Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive, and they are already accounting for normal variations due to expected use of and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of furnace in close proximity. Did the furnace mess with the freezer? In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. What the hell does that mean? Could we get the furnace near the sauna and have a stronger sauna effect? Because that would be really funny. That's the only other, like, dramatically heat-related room that I'm aware of. Obviously the freezer. Huh. Alright, so 2 HS Sinclair precautions, and then we get a reply from him. So, what's this? Baron Sinclair. As we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, August 27, 1987. Okay. We will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be. Yeah, so they're doing this specifically against the Red Guard. They're doing this in... Oh, they're doing this a couple days before the crown gets stolen. So they're expecting the Red Guard to come snooping around. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering, given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to see all the archived stuff. Ah, it is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA, remote terminal access, and one offline terminal may be accessed using the Blackbridge protocol. Yo, so we can just do... So if we get access to a terminal, we can access another one that's offline for free. So I want to access... We've already read the emails in the office. I want to access the shelter. The Mount Holly bomb shelter. So I have the thing behind... Oh, you're the... It's the holly berries. The logo is the berries, Mount Holly, right? I acknowledge that. We've seen that everywhere. But also, like, does that mean that you have one of the frickin' microchips down there? Okay. 8.6 USB. We've triggered our experiment 3 times. It could only be triggered 3 times. It was open 3 locked trunks. And we're at 8.6. And I don't know if the device that I've steam powered is also inflating that number or not. So that means it's going to be a huge, like, incredibly rare to be able to just forcibly unlock every door in the house. Oh well. Okay. Email. Oh, that's here. I connected. I wanted to read the emails there. I don't know if this will let me do that, though. Nope. Okay. So I have to be so I can access the function of it, the time lock safe, which is irrelevant because we can't actually get to the safe, and we can access like the radiation monitor, but I can't like access the emails on that server unless I'm at that server. Okay. I was wondering I was wondering if that would work. We're still going to go check security. Yeah, room temperature, complete thaw. But the cooler... Oh, the cooler is unaffected. Oh, so they thawed the entire freezer. But the cooler with the snacks and also the important letters stayed frozen. That's interesting. So whatever they did to thaw the freezer, even if I triggered that, it wouldn't be enough to let me have access to the cooler. Which we've already accessed, so that's kind of irrelevant, but... Okay. Okay. Let's go... back to the foundation and then to the right. Yeah. Oh, and this is the one that I missed. Completely irrelevant, but you know what? It gives me something to do. I feel accomplished. I feel like I'm completing things. The completionist in me is happy. Alright. The spread fruit, there's a couple of coins somewhere. There's a trunk and a watering can. Oh, there might be something like in the gymnasium, right? Didn't I draft that? Oh. Oh, it doesn't like connect with the modem and stuff every time. It just speeds that up. That's nice. I like that a lot. To Kirk Darren. That's not a real person. Okay. That's a pseudonym. Who's Kirk Darren? Anne Babbage. November 5th, 1986. Another request. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. Yep, we already solved that. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. From Anne Babbage. So, whoever Kirk Darren is... Okay, so that's why their name is a puzzle. They're the person who helped the Baron come up with all these puzzles. Or helped the Baron implement all these puzzles, I guess. Security measures. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. I've not seen that. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red room to as rare as a man without self-pity. Once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. So, and that's from Kirk Darren. The secondary lever to control the south entrance is the one that I pulled today in the greenhouse. So the question is, did they remove this, or did they conceal it? Okay. Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I'll discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans, should he still wish to do so. And then to Kirk Darren, stop recording. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately. Okay, so this is February 1987. So this is ha ha ha. All right, so this is shortly before. February 10th is when he turned off the security cameras, and this is around when Marion Marigold went missing. Per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. So is Kirk the security guard? Head of security or something? Don't know, but also it's a pseudonym, apparently. Okay, so that looks like that might be a brick wall. That looks like that might be a brick wall. Maybe they can't be smashed by the hammer. Maybe there's something else in that room we gotta do to trigger it, but... Alright, let's to-do list. Power hammer. Wait. Room? Question mark? Perhaps a hidden antechamber lever. Okay. Okay, we still don't know who Kirk Darren is. This was the whole Kirk Darren thing. The fact that it's here is implying to me that you were like the security guard. Let me go to my staff notes. Kirk Darren is probably KD. Security? Question mark? Name might be a pseudonym? Question mark? So is Christoph the chef then? The moonshine smuggler? He's been absent 3 times when his services were required. That note was found at the garage. He might be like the mechanic or something. I don't know. Okay. I think we're actually done now. The shrine is the outer room. I don't think there's anything to do out there. We don't have any good... I mean, we could see if Kirk Darren works for Blackbridge. Like the name. I don't know. I'm not even going to say that seems like a stretch. I mean, it seems like a reasonable idea to me, but I feel like there's 3 hidden names. I feel like we're going to need some more to go on. So I wonder if, like, Marion Marigold is one of the names or something. I don't know. There were multiple people hiding out in the bomb shelter. So that's what I have to say about that. We could go down there. We could go along the precipice. We could get back into, like, the catacombs, the other side of the reservoir. I don't think there's anything over there that I particularly care about seeing. Maybe we could try, like, Thomas Sinclair or Clara Epson or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, we store the electromagnet. I don't think I care about anything else. Yeah, let's just go to the break room and call it. It is kind of a bummer to just have, like, so much stuff still. But there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, Kirk Darren at the top there. Yeah, let's call it a day. Oh, my sinuses are killing me. We got a lot done. I'm pretty happy about what we got done. Archaeological Shopping Center of Tomorrow. 27 excavated dig spots, 4 shop rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. That's cool. Almost another complete floor plan. Yeah, we're gonna start with a bunch of keys. That is exciting. Conservatory. Yeah, still want to just keep rolling the dice on the conservatory. We gotta fish. I mean, fish as though I have any influence. I would love to get the telescope and get back to the planetarium. Get some more planets. Upgrade that? Question mark. I want to see if it permanently has the locked chest in there. I'm under the impression that yes, it does, but I don't know. We need more trophies before we can do more in the gift shop. That's just gonna take a while. Classrooms would be great for the outer room. The shelter would be good because I want to go read those emails. Otherwise, it's like we gotta get open safes. We gotta get the drafting studio. I want to keep messing with the observatory. I want to get another armory. Get the axe. I'm still undecided whether I want to whether I want to do the chess puzzle and switch over to like the king, perhaps. Mostly just because that could be really good. That could be very helpful. Especially if I want to like hunt for the secret garden again or something. But also like being able to buy the shield from the armory is very, very nice. Just tank a red room. We could like tank the weight room and try to figure out where the hell the switch is in there for the antechamber. I want to get Lost and Found again and see if it has like it had 2 one-time use items last time we were there. So what is it going to have the next time we were there? I was really tempted to take it today, but I'm glad that I re-rolled because we got the conservatory, so that worked out well. Yeah, I am continually amazed by how much more this game always seems to have, and how even days where I'm not making progress, it actually appears like feels like I'm actually making some progress. Like there's always stuff to do. There's always so many more things to solve and to figure out. So, all right, done rambling for now. Enough rambling. I need to go take more allergy meds. Thanks for watching, everyone. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.